What up, Houston? Yes, it's not an illusion. We are live. It's been a while. I looked at the YouTube. It's been like 2 months. We went on a little hiatus, but we are back. We got you
Back
covered.
again.
You got any comments? Drop them down. We'll put them in there. Um, Other than that, we got some topics. We'll start off with, I guess, Houston Astros. They're the more finished team, polished team. Got some injuries, Yordan injuries, of course. Few details of it, of course. I ended up on our Facebook page. Got it right here. Yordan said he's able to walk much better today and not being able to put much weight on his knee yesterday. He is hopeful he can take some swing this weekend, but there's still some inflammation in his knee and he lacks mobility. Time is going to decide. He said he does not know if he will be playing in the Cleveland series.
Of course he doesn't.
I got a question. Could you please acknowledge I raised my hand?
Yes.
I couldn't see.
Is this an actual injury? Or did we forget Jordan's a bitch?
I didn't.
Is this something that a lot of other people would have just played through?
Possibly.
I think more likely than not it is.
Yeah.
And we're just fucking thinks he's made of glass and that's why we're so scared about it.
That is a very interesting thing also because as I reported earlier today, Joe Espada was on Sports Talk 790 and he did say that when asked if it was the postseason would he be playing Yordan, he said I could not answer that. So it sounds like one of those interesting things.
First and foremost, they said he could probably play this weekend, which means it's not really that big a deal. Yordan said he could swing. You're done playing the outfield. No mas. No more. I can't do that. But I'll rest you, which kind of sucks, though, because you own the Mariners, and we needed you to lock this up. But whatever. Espada, quit talking, bro, because you're the one that said he's not good. You're the reason everybody was in a damn panic anyway. Stupid ass boy.
He was like, I prayed on it and hoped that he would wake up fine, and he said he didn't, and so I'm like, now I'm worried because you're making it sound more than needs to.
Because y'all said he has a damn knee contusion, and the last time y'all said that a player had a fucking leg contusion, Tucker had a broken leg. So who am I supposed to believe here?
Yeah.
And I think that's why the fans of Houston are very upset is because the Kyle Tucker situation, we still remember it was, he's only out for a few weeks, and then it turned to months, and then it comes out a week before he comes back that, it was actually broken. It was a hairline fracture. This is awesome. What we had already figured that out. You've been out for months. Jordan.
Yeah. What did he say? It was just too swollen that you couldn't see it?
Yeah. They had to go get imaging. I mean, Yordan got imaging, got X-ray and everything. They haven't said anything. They were supposed to update us yesterday after the Seattle loss. They didn't. It's all good. I mean, maybe they're waiting. I know he's been with the team. He was in the dugout, walking around. So it's like, all right, it can't be that serious. But also, it's like concerning because, like you said earlier, he is made of glass. This is the Yordan. I love you, bro, but you have the most weird injuries there is. Like, you have injuries that I don't expect to even be a thing until they are.
Yordan would be the type of person to break a toe salsa dancing on his day off.
And that's the thing. I probably would understand that, but this fool gets like paper cuts and like his knee regimen and then tears a fucking like toenail and says he has turf toe or some shit. It's just weird shit that don't make sense.
He's weird.
It's like I don't know.
Regardless, I think he'll be back. But we have more than enough firepower to beat these fools to sew this up. We got to do it today, bro. Quit playing with them.
I mean, the bullpen got rocked against Seattle in Game 1. That was terrible. Like, from what you allowed me to watch, I will not be watching today because Brownberg is pitching, and as far as regular season, I'm not allowed to watch. So I will only watch when it's time to bat. I will not watch Framber pitch because the last time I watched him pitch was his worst game, and ever since then he's been throwing amazing games. So I will lead that into the playoffs when it restarts again. But bullpen got rocked. Brian Abreu rocked.
Before it even got to a Brady, though, that shit was a wrap.
Caleb.
Not me.
Yeah, the other Caleb's they did bad.
In the same
Caleb
inning.
Ferguson is bad.
Or did just as bad. I mean, you already had 2 on, and you walk one on 4 pitches to load them. It's like, all right, I can go watch something else now.
Yeah, that was bad. They did address it a bit. They brought Sean Dubin up, sent back Seth Martinez. I don't know what happened to Seth Martinez. He's been a shell of himself, to say the least. It does it feel like their playoff roster is locked in as far? I mean, we have to make it first, but that it's locked in.
The fucked up part is to the people who pay enough attention to the Astros, it's locked the fuck in. Like every day we take the field, we know who we want there. But old fucking stupid ass little boy Spada is over there bullshitting, bro. Like commit to what we're doing and do it. You know what I mean? Like I hate to say it, but I'm going straight to Tucker and I'm going to Yonner and I'm gonna be like, look, those other 2 goofy bastards at the top, Yordan and Altuve, either they're gonna win us the game or they're gonna do nothing. So I need you 2 to be more consistent. Like quit leaving runners on base. Because I mean if we have any plans of winning, one of them fools gotta get ridiculously hot. And I think it has to be Yonner.
We go as far as we believe he can lead us, and we put him up.
I don't need you to be a leader. I just need you to do the one thing you're fucking good at is let's hit the ball.
Yeah,
because
that's what I mean as leading us in the offensive abilities of your skill set. Because I like John McGuire just said, got to clinch during this series. No more messing around, and I'm with Zach. No more outfield for Yordan, bro. I don't need you to play defense. I don't need you to do nothing. Don't even try to steal base, bro.
You know what? I want Hayward to play left field. I like it. And I got a left-hand batting lineup. Like, I'm good with that.
Yeah. And Hayward, I believe he's getting the start today in left field, so it's probably something we will be seeing going forward with this injury, of course.
Only thing that does emphasis it has on the lineup on the basis of Yordan not playing outfield is that means Yonner has to play first base when Caratini catches. And like I said, ain't none of them particularly good at first base, so I, at this point, don't give a shit who does it.
That is...
Yeah, that's understandable.
actually think Caratini's the best first baseman we have defensively.
I mean...
You mean you don't like Singleton being there?
I like Singleton hitting the ball. I ain't gonna lie, he's clutch as shit. There's something about his cocky attitude. He's the only person I know that does the flyest bat flip on a double. You know what I'm saying? Like he act like he just hit that bitch to the NRG for Minute Maid, but he gonna bat flip. Chill out, bro.
Wild. Who would have thought that Singleton would grow on Zach like this?
He didn't grow on me. I'm at this point. I'm going for a chip, bro. I know what we have to work with, so I accept it. Sometimes you just gotta go to war with what you got. You know what I mean? Run what you brung and hope you brought enough. It's funny you say that because his fat ass just popped up on the screen.
Oh shit!
I'm watching Food Channel.
I mean, he won us a game with his bat a couple days ago. What do you have? A RBI two RBI double in like the 8th or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
We'll be all right. Why was Brantley there today?
They're doing something with the clubhouse Hall of Fame stuff. He's there, Bagwell's there, and a few others.
Yeah, there was people today saying that he should.
I'm just asking because we all know good shit happens when Brantley talks to the team. So talk to the team. Give him a little office and call it the principal's office. Shit, like just empty out a janitor's closet and let him do his thing.
Like just stay there, bro. I know they did say Chas McCormick looks to be working. He was doing some batting today, doing some fielding today and everything. So it looks like he'll be back probably postseason. We'll see what he does for sure. I'm trying to think, see what else there is. There's not much. Some news on Kyle Tucker. He's batting 347 with 2 doubles, 3 homers, 7 RBIs, and a 1,030 OPS
That's
in
amazing.
15 games, 13 starts since being activated from IL.
That's amazing. If Tucker's back gets hot around playoff time, I feel really confident.
Oh, one for sure.
And Yonner's consistently Yonner. But I think he actually has the most consistent bat, to be honest.
I could see that.
Right? There was a period of time where he carried the offense for us.
There was. John said it's really too bad Gamo's out for the year. That hurt.
Yes.
He was on fire.
Yeah.
Yes. If Gamma wasn't hurt, then I would have made the statement, I don't give a shit about Chaz.
100%. 100%, Chaz. You would have been.
Because I'm not taking Chaz over Hayward. I'm not taking Chaz over Jake. I'm not taking Chaz over Tucker. I'm not taking Chaz over Gamble. And then you're going to have Dubon out there to center field if you need it.
Yeah. Yeah, Chaz, you got lucky, bruh. You made
Is that
it.
what Verlander needs? He needs Dubon back in center field? Would that
Maybe.
help?
I mean, I'd give props to Verlander coming out and saying that he feels like he rushed himself from the injury. I feel that him saying he's leaving it up to the pitching coach and Joe Espada on what happens because he realizes that, you know, there's been guys coming in now. The Spencer Arrighetti news of him having a little hammy problem, that might play helpful in Verlander getting the start because they don't want to rush Spencer. So it's blessings in disguise. It's one of those things where it's like, all right, if Gamble's hurt and Chaz ends up making a play or making a big hit, oh, it looks great because you had the opportunity because of that.
Yeah.
Verlander's just like that old car with a carburetor on it. It just takes a little bit longer for him to warm up, and then he's fine. He can run with the best of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that first inning that gets him. You know, when it's a
Sometimes
little bit
sometimes
cold
it
for him.
starts. Yeah, sometimes it starts right up, and then other times, you know, it takes a little.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you got to pump the gas and flood that carburetor.
Sometimes it don't start up at all, you know, and you give up a shitload of runs immediately.
But the other three, I'm pretty confident in. So that's what it is. And again, after watching Blanco walk everybody, I'm more confident in him than Verlander.
What we always talk about it on our videos. Who has the experience to go into a series? And I feel like Verlander has enough experience to be like, hey, I'm gonna get us out of this inning, and then I'm gassed. Like, I don't got it today. Whereas Blanco will be like, I'm gonna try to extend this game, even though I've given up 7 runs.
Yes, but Blanco is a little bit of the exception to that because when he was fucking balling out of this world early in the season, as the innings went on, he would get better.
Yeah.
So like we couldn't glorify that and then complain about it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I used to play basketball with the dude who had a little bit of the tism. It's like when he fucks up, you can't really say nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh god,
That's very true. I mean, funny analogy, but
Jesus.
I mean, Astros though, they can clinch it if they clinch today, tomorrow against the Mariners. I'm guessing, are you resting people? Are you dialing back a bit? Are you just, hey, let's roll with it? Don't go out there.
Like I would probably rest like Bregman,
elbow, yeah,
Altuve.
old.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, when you bring Bregman back, then I might rest Pena. I would definitely rest Dubon. That's the dude I want to be fresh when playoffs start. Because you can do anything with him.
That fool be doing too much sometimes.
That's my thing is I would rest him a little bit. I might rest Presley also because I don't trust him to not get hurt before the playoffs. I'll probably rest Caratini a little bit.
So yeah, we're resting people.
I mean,
Yeah, basically the people who are a little bit slow, you play them. The other ones who proceed as professionals, no.
because
The
you
real
want
question is, do you play Yordan at all?
say a DH maybe get some bats in.
Well, that's all he's going to do anyway.
Yeah, get some bats in. Stay fresh a bit. Don't slide no base. If you gotta take the damn out, bro. I don't care at this point. Like,
I don't know why he tried to do that.
the fact that you got hurt on a slide is
The fact that I'm not even sure what knee it is. I think he hurt the knee that he slid on. So, not the knee that hit the base. You slid on you hurt the other knee you landed on, you big bastard.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's all good. We're going to clinch today. It seems as though Fromber's cooking right now.
I wouldn't know. I'm watching.
He should.
I got you, Joe.
Yeah,
I got you, dog. I got you.
He shouldn't have let the grounder get away, but yeah.
Well, that's not really his thing.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Yeah.
He was working on 3 up, 3 down.
Shouldn't.
I would much rather him not try to just get that turnaround and chunk that bitch into the 5th row, because he does that shit too.
I know.
Agreed. All right. Astros, we know what needs to be done. Business taken care of. You get to celebrate and then kind of rest up. If it started today, we would be playing Detroit. Probably one of the hottest teams that surprised people. AJ Hinch comes back to Houston. Is that worrisome? Is that just bring on the next team and let's get it?
I got enough shit on my own team to worry about. They're worried about somebody else. Like, I just, honest to God, feel like when we play the way we're supposed to, can't nobody fuck with us. Like, we're good. We're built for the playoffs. We're built for the tourney. So, I don't worry about us. Fuck them other people.
Yep. Zach said it right there.
Alrighty. So, F you, AJ Hinch. No, I'm just kidding. Houston Texans. Now we get into some ugly.
Cut Tunsil. Sit Tunsil. Oh my God. Tunsil's not even any good.
Larry Tunsil. I've heard trade him, get rid of him. He's trash.
Bench him. Fine him $10,000 every time he gets a false start, so he'll learn from it.
Yeah, you're paying him like $26 million. You think he gives a fuck about $10,000?
Exactly.
I would feel a lot better about that fool had he not did the little bullshit press conference thing after. Because you sound stupid, bro.
Well, he basically said it was everybody else's fault, not his.
That's kind of how I took it too.
Yeah.
I'll take it the fault, but because my name was called, but it's the line's fault also.
Well, he said communication,
Yeah.
which if you watch football, like I watch that shit enough and been around football enough to know what he's talking about, like that whole head bob shit, that was your silent snap. So like when the center's doing that shit, I get it. Like there's a miscue there. But it's like, come on, bro. Time after time after time after time. Like I only got to step in a fucking mud hole in some fresh shoes one time before I know to stop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, D'Amico said, he goes, it's a team first mentality. It starts with me. If you want to blame anybody, blame me. And he says, Laremy Tunsil knows where to line up. We have had to do a better job lining up. And then pretty much starts with our offensive line. I like them. They're protected, CJ. I'm rolling with them.
Yeah, you can't do nothing. What are we going to do? I tell people all the time, if you don't like Tunsil, somebody offer me a fucking valid suggestion where you could get that level of pass protection in another body and get rid of this fucker. Who's going to give you a left tackle who could protect like that? Nobody.
Yeah. Which is, it's funny because, like, Titus Howard said some stuff that, you know, tackles have been talking about around the league that have been saying it's been bad officiating for 3 weeks on their part of line. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting.
It's not, though, bro. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because it's you not doing your job as a tackle. Do you realize when you line up multiple receivers on one side of the ball, not everybody could be on the ball, right?
Yeah.
So receiver, do you realize that receiver always looks at that referee to make sure he's not too far back? You could do it too, dumbass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How's it their fault?
Well, he said that he would ask, and they would tell him that he's good, and then he'd go there again, and then that's when you get the illegal formation. He's like, "What am I? I'm in the same spot." And they're like, "Well, you got to move up." And he's like, "Now I'm in line with the center, so this don't make no damn sense." He's like,
Somebody's lying.
Yeah.
Looking at the after week 3, Baltimore has 31 penalties. Cleveland has 29. We have 28.
It's bad. Tunsil has 10, I think.
Yeah, 10 out of the 28.
Yeah.
Are-
There was somebody saying 20 of them were Tunsil, and people were believing him in the comments on Facebook the other day.
I mean, there's a lot of teams.
Shit, there might be 20 on the offensive line altogether, probably.
Yeah.
See that, 100%. It's definitely something D'Amico said they got to clean up. I think they do. Hopefully, I hope they do. It's going to be something that I hope doesn't dictate the scores and the games going forward, especially on crucial plays for momentum. But
It depends on how the team perceives the L. Like, if they could look at it as like, oh, we fucked up, we can do better, that's not who we are, then I think you could move on from it, and in 8 weeks it doesn't really matter. There's a possibility they may hang their head on this one for a minute, though, I think. Because we took an ass whooping, bro. It was bad. It was real bad. We didn't do anything. The fucked up part is we did do shit right. We moved the ball on them, but we didn't do nothing with it. Which means you could play if you clean your shit up. But the fact that we're sitting here pointing fingers at each other after 3 weeks, it's like, oh shit, that's not good.
What was it? We were at 3rd and 2, and then Tunsil got the 3 false starts.
well, he got one.
Something
No, it was 3rd and 4 at the 26, and then Howard got the first one, then the center got the second one, and then Titus got the third one. Then Laramie got the third one.
Yeah.
It was false start, the head bob play, and then Tunsil false start. It's ridiculous.
DJ Bienemy said Texans offensive coordinator Bobby Slowik has his work cut out for him. Through 3 weeks, quarterback CJ Stroud has the second most dropbacks on 3rd and long, 7+.
It's disgusting.
He says it's a big reason why the Texans are 20th in 3rd down conversion, 35%. Texans are averaging 4.5 yards per play on 1st and 2nd downs, 30th. Harder for Stroud to operate if he's facing longer 3rd downs. And
I told you before, bro, I don't think CJ's played a good game yet.
No.
At all.
And then everybody is in the comments, of course, blaming the offensive coordinator. Blaming the O-line, and DJ Benemy's like, it starts with your offensive coordinator. Like,
Yep.
You got to change it. So, Slowik, you stayed. We appreciate it, but you got to fix it.
You had slide pass protection on a play, and then you try to cover their best pass rusher up with a tight end. And Grenard pulled a Marshawn Lynch on Stover. He ran through that motherfucker's face. That was disrespectful. That is awful. Like, what were you thinking, man? That is stupid. That's like telling, like, a baby to hold this car here while it's in neutral. It's like, this is dumb. It's not going to work.
It was we saw some weird stuff in that game. We were thinking that Stingley was gonna guard JJ. That didn't happen much. We saw the O line weird. We saw some even Cam Akers, like, on a fantasy purpose, they were like, oh, Cam Akers had a good game. He just didn't do anything with his runs, and I was like, yeah, that translates to us not doing shit the whole game because we watched it. It was like, oh, 1st down. Oh, second.
There was one play where Cam must have took his motherfucking Apple Watch must have said he took 6,000 steps on one play. He ran this way and that way and spun this way and went this way and that, and all for 8 yards. And I was like, you know what, Cam? I ain't hating on you no more, because at least you're trying. There's one person out there trying today.
Yeah.
You'll see it right now. It's like Alex Bregman homer.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. They did say that this shouldn't dictate who they are. They're not going to let it dictate who they are. We'll really know for sure when we play Jacksonville and that terrible team comes in here. If we make that a game after the beatdown they just took from Buffalo, I mean, they're going to be pissed. They're going to be mad.
Yes.
But watching
Yes.
Trevor Lawrence play so far this year, the division is a lot worse, it seems. And so you got to take care of business. You got to handle everything that's going on and just pretty much focus on, like D'Amigo said, the next game. Don't worry about what happened last week. We can't control that. Put that in the files. Look at the tape. That is tape, like you said. That is tape CJ probably needs to hold in his fucking pocket for the whole season.
It's so funny to me that we're actually shocked that we got fucked up like that because Brian Flores is like the Shanahan killer, and he literally just fucked Shanahan up the week before. And then you go send this little comb over blonde head bitch ass disciple of yours over here with this weak shit and think you're gonna no. We didn't have a fighting chance. We didn't. That was CJ's hanging his head. I ain't never seen CJ like that before. I ain't like that at all.
He was distraught and everything. It was pretty bad. Which is now I really want to know how he bounces back this game, year 2, in a prove it season, because it's like they've been saying all.
I guarantee you, Mixon plays this week.
Yeah.
Oh, Mixon was talking about it on Twitter today.
Can somebody go get a milk carton and see if fucking Dalton Schultz is on the back of that hoe? Because I don't know where he went either. Like, I haven't seen him do anything.
Gone.
Does he have a catch this year?
No.
I think
I don't remember one. Yeah, that's sad. We paid you $13 million.
He does. He has a. I don't remember what we preseason. No, I don't know.
He been MIA. Him and Tank Dell are playing dominoes on the airplane because they ain't playing football. Tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. They're
He's got 7 catches for the year.
I don't remember none of them. Not a single one.
He had 2 last game for 11 yards.
I remember he had a catch that was a fumble, and then they called it an incompletion. I don't remember anything else.
I think he had one that was a first down, and that was all it was. And then the other.
Well,
one
we need him.
Yeah.
We need him.
His best game, depending on how you look at it, one game he had 3 receptions for 16 yards, and the next one he had 2 for 21. So.
Yeah, that makes me feel great.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I need him to get his shit together.
definitely.
On the other hand, if I was going to take an ass whooping, I'd rather it be right now.
Yep.
I do believe that we learn this team learns lessons properly. So, I mean, it can't get worse than that either. You can't look no more stupid than what you did on Sunday. So, be fine.
I mean, being realistic, as the realistic Texans fans that we are here, we've been saying that this was going to probably happen after the first 2 weeks of how they played. That Chicago Bears game was terrible. We won, and I'm glad we won, but there was a lot of shit to fix. We knew it was going to happen at some point. Now, if you were a Texans fan that was like, we're going undefeated, we're doing that, you are tripping. You were in.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but the
like-
ass whooping like that brought me back down to earth to remind me that you might be that 10-win team that we all think you are, and not that 13-win team that we hope you are.
Yes. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, are you a Super Bowl caliber team? But then when you look at the league, it's not really anybody that is dominant. I mean, Kansas City's Kansas City. I'm not going to say nothing until you dethrone them. But other than that, I mean, it's kind of like, even as good as Baltimore is, they're 1-2. It's like,
Yeah.
Bengals 0-3. It's like your competition is, the whole division is terrible right now. Like, it's so you want to pick yourself and elevate yourself up further, but also it's a problem that you need to figure out as you go throughout the week.
It's a good test though, because you play Jacksonville, right? So
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to this bullshit that they're pissed off and motivated, because they should be no more pissed off and motivated than we are, because we got our ass whooped too.
Yeah.
and then we play Buffalo, who just whooped their ass. So if we beat Buffalo, that's a good look on us because they're kind of the golden boy team right now. But if we come in there and beat the shit out of you, I
We're
believe
playing
we
Jack-
uprighted the train. No, I'm saying we play Jacksonville and then Buffalo.
Yeah. True. So
So you could right the ship fairly easily, but you got to go play better. You got to play like pro players.
yeah, you gotta Jacksonville, Buffalo, Patriots, Green Bay. Like the Green Bay game, that's gonna be depending on love and all that stuff. But those three games you have to win in a row to be like, oh shit, we're legit. Win against Jacksonville, you're supposed to beat. Knock Buffalo off as one of the hot teams. Then beat the Patriots, they suck. And then come in and beat the Packers. Like that's how it's gonna have to be because it only gets Colts. I mean, we don't know how if their quarterback's even gonna make it to that long. Um, I said, and it just gets harder from there. Jets, Lions, Cowboys, yuck. Tight ends, disgusting. Yeah, and so on. I mean, I like the schedule right now.
And none of them
2-1.
scare me though.
No,
There's something going on in the Houston air where shit people just aren't doing their job properly. Told you, me and the fucking lady in the drive-thru at Jack in the Box got into it. Like this is ridiculous. People just don't want to do their job.
I did not know that happened.
I didn't know
And
that.
I do not regret yelling at her. I don't care how old she was.
Oh man,
Be all right. Season's still early. We might be in a panic for nothing.
that's probably what we will be.
I mean, the Astros fucking lost. A comeback win, they lost. Texans got fucked up on Sunday. It was just a bad day altogether. You just forget like it happened.
Yeah, I feel like Sunday was one of those days where it's like, we're just gonna forget it. It was a Sunday. Whatever you did Sunday, don't do it again like that. Do something different. Change it up.
These fools are so superstitious. They told me I can't eat the same shit they ate on Sunday.
Yes.
Nope. Nobody's allowed to eat Chinese food on Sunday.
I even told Ron and Star that. I was like, hey, don't eat Chinese food on Sunday. They were like, why?
They don't
I was
do
like,
that,
Texans lost. And I was like, so, and they were like, what if I do? I was like, well, then I'm blaming y'all and Caleb because I know y'all are going to do it anyway. If we lose to fucking Jacksonville because you ate Chinese food, I'm going to be pissed.
Did this fool just get hurt running to first?
Ooh, no, he stepped on Caratini's foot.
Caratini hurt?
No, he got up and ran off.
I was about to say, come on, man. Come on, man.
I have a friend that was sitting next to Julia Morales at the Astros game last night, and he said the whole time she was sitting there on her phone shopping. She was just shopping.
He's like, this is game 100 and something. It's like, it's not postseason. I'm kind of just in. I think that's it for Texans. Rockets, we got 13 days, Zach, to get some basketball.
Till preseason?
Yes.
Sweet.
They unveiled their new facility. It looks beautiful. Amazing.
Which one?
Their
You're talking about that?
facility that they just built.
I haven't seen it.
They go on Twitter and go everywhere. They have cryo everything. They got new stadium. They got their basketball.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry too if they don't fucking win some shit. We got to do better.
Well, Tillman Fertitta got noticed by the NBA community today because he said there's no deeper team in the NBA than us. We're expecting a great year.
There is a lot of truth to that statement. We got so many fucking people on our team that we want to play, we don't know who play.
Yes. And from reports, Steven Adams had a great practice. So we'll see what that means. But, yeah. Other than that, I mean, it's just quiet before the storm for the Rockets. All the news is going to be on Spotlight of Astros and Texans right now. Give it about October-ish.
Do y'all have like a priority list of sports at like that change? Like right now, I don't give a fuck about nothing until the Astros clinch,
Yes.
and then it's the Texans.
Yes.
I need them to win. Yeah, I don't care about the record. That's my point. It's like it's hard for me to really care about them when there's so much other shit to worry about.
Yeah.
I know with the Rockets, there's no major trades. If they sign a player on that extra spot from AJ Griffin retiring, then that's cool. It's not nothing major. Just stay healthy. I can watch y'all get ready. Astros, once you clinch, then all focus goes to the Texans until it's October baseball, and then I go focus back on you
Yes,
for
which
those
means
games.
y'all aren't going to be doing shit. Y'all are going to play in the middle of the day, and I'm going to waste 2 days doing nothing, watching Astros baseball at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, amazing. I love
I
it.
love it.
Um, we may be getting Houston hockey because Tillman talked about it also. He wants to buy a team. If the price is right, he said it's starting about $2 billion. Glad it's his money because
Well,
what the heck?
3 of us went to Papacitos the other day and spent like a little over 100. So he's making money. So
Well, that's what he said. He said if they do an expansion team, he wants a part of it. Which I mean, it's smart. You own the Toyota Center. You can put them there. You can put them at the Tillman Fertitta Center, wherever you want to play them at. I mean, hopefully it's at Toyota Center because I think that would be a good place.
yeah, it's more convenient.
Yeah, and most NBA teams have with NHL teams. Um, as Houston grows, as that Katy area grows, hockey is blowing up over here. I mean,
We just need a cool name.
yeah, that's the one thing we should proxy in names for them. I'm gonna go with the Houston Skeet Skeet motherfuckers still, but it's just gonna be a mosquito.
That's gonna look dope on a hoodie. Ski, ski, motherfucker.
Like just imagine like a fucking swole ass mosquito with like a hockey.
His H's.
Yeah, and a grill. Like that would be on a big ass.
There would be so many people mad about that. Mainly people from Katy.
They're like, I don't support this. That's my person. Yeah.
What is this thuggery? This thuggery on ice.
Yep.
Who made this? Tank Dell?
That guy's MIA also. And he's about the size of a fucking mosquito that could be put on a shirt.
There was people commenting on our stuff the other day saying that they don't think he's big enough to play in the NFL.
Oh, he's big enough. He proved it last year. But he's MIA. MIA. Dang, now you got me thinking about hockey names.
And this whole thing is beautiful. The Rockets training facility is 75,000 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
Has an outdoor training area with 40 yards of turf. GPS infused system monitoring players' insights to optimize performance. And they have a Landry chef making meals for all the players. It looks beautiful.
Can I go over there?
When we do our first video, I'll make sure to put the pictures.
Look, I've seen Sengun squat for him. Y'all need me to go over there and help him. Trust me. He needs my help.
Is it worse than LeBron's one?
It's kind of the same. Maybe it's because they got long ass legs, but I mean, it's definitely not ass to grass.
It's like, well, now people are gonna say that you hate Sengun.
I probably do. Well, if you think I hate him on that statement, give it 2 weeks after we start the season.
All right, any last minute words for Houston? It's the calm before the storm. It's the calmness before we get to.
You better be fucking Jacksonville. 'Cause I'm gonna be mad if Jacksonville beats us.
If y'all made it this far, drop what y'all think a Houston hockey team should be called in the comments.
Yes. That's a good one. I like it. We should ask. I'm gonna ask that on the Facebook.
I'm asking on the YouTube today.
There we go. So let us know. We'll make a logo for it. The best one.
Yeah.
still gonna put my vote in there.
Oh, ski, motherfuckers.
Imagine that, like you're like ski, motherfucker.
Could you imagine some old ass lady out there doing that? Ski.
I don't know what that means.
It don't matter. Skeet on him, grandma. Skeet on him.
Get it, grandma. Oh man.
And then we'll start a t-shirt line that says, "My grandma skeeted on you."
Okay.
Hey. Gosh. Alrighty. If you made it to this point, like, subscribe, drop your comments down below. Houston, we got you covered. We'll be doing more of these. You can check out all of our videos in our Astros, Texans, Rockets community. We got it all right there set up for you. You can also check out our fantasy football stuff. We will be putting a lot more to help you out win your leagues so you don't end up like me at the bottom of both leagues. Other than that, just make sure you like, subscribe, share the video. It does wonders for us. We appreciate it.